Hi, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your March 25th, 2024 full moon lunar eclipse reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All the good things that YouTube likes. So, thank you so very much for doing so. So, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides show them clearly. Guide this reading and show them clearly, angels. All right. We are crowned with the Page of Pentacles reversed. Now, this is Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now, if we have Earth sign energy in our chart, if we're born on the cusp with Taurus, if we have Earth sign energy in our life, we can be learning a lot from it, but it's like, it's unwilling lessons, is what Spirit is saying. Unwilling lessons are coming forward. It's also going to be a time, this moon and this lunar eclipse, with seeing our relationship with money starting to change, the seeds that we are planting, the way that we are moving things forward. It moves us then to the King of Cups, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Now, if we're born on the cusp with Cancer, if we have water sign energy in our chart, this comes through very powerfully during this time. We're also leading by emotional example and really learning how to embrace our hearts and what we love. It brings us then to the Seven of Pentacles, which is showing us that we need to be patient, that the fruits of our labor are going to pay off, but it's just going to be, it's not going to necessarily be in the time frame that we thought it was going to be in. So being aware of that is going to be important. Moving forward with the Knight of Pentacles, again, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If we're born on the cusp with Taurus, if we have Earth sign energy in our chart, we are going to see ourselves reining things in. We're slowly and steadily really moving towards our goals, what we desire, what we want, and what we need. It brings us to the Nine of Wands. We're a bit battered and bruised, so show yourself some grace during this full moon lunar eclipse time. We're taking a lot in. We can feel guilty very, very easily. And this is a time where we're really looking at, okay, what do I want? I can't listen to everyone because we can't listen to everyone. It'll just overwhelm us. What do I want? How do I need to move forward? Where do I need to be for me? Be very mindful. You can be a little bit prone to headaches during this time. Also, injuries. I don't want to say that in a way of like, doom and gloom, but just pay attention to your shoulders, your arms, your elbows, the that area of your body, because it's just going to be a little bit more sensitive during this time, as well as our heads. And then we have the Queen of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, here, if we have fire sign energy in our chart, if we have fire sign energy in our life, that comes through very, very powerfully. But we're also seeing a way that we're moving forward in our career, in our finances, that is starting to change the game. This full moon and lunar eclipse is going to be showing us a side of ourselves that is really quite different than the one we're usually used to viewing. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Now, if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a shamrock in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced on Sunday. So good luck to everyone. And if you want to hit the bell notification in order to know when that video is uploaded announcing the winner, please do so. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. This is authentic. It is time for us to be our authentic self, not just to the outside world, but also to ourselves. I love that we have a mermaid here and a girl, where it's just kind of like, what is it that you dreamed of being? Who is it that you are? How is it that you're moving forward? This is time for us to embrace our authenticity, to say, what is it that I want? What seeds am I planting? Where is it that I want to be? And I know authentic is thrown around a lot these days. Like, you have to be your authentic self, follow your authenticity. But what Spirit is saying here is, who do you want to be? Not who do you think anybody else wants you to be? Not how are you adapting to this world so that you fit in, but who do you want to be? As long as you're coming from a place of love and grace and kindness, moving forward in that energy is going to be transformative. It moves us then to our chakra energy, angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Here we have visualization. What have you been visualizing, Gemini? Has it been your dreams and your desires? Has it been your fears? Because we're having a blockage around visualization and our third eye chakra. So just being aware of this during this time, that we can have a bit of difficulty seeing the place that we want to be. And it doesn't mean that we have to start really thinking of our future and just absolutely obsessively focusing on our future. Visualize your steps forward. Visualize standing in your power. Visualize you being proud of being you, and see how that manifests, because it is going to be a game changer for us during this full moon and lunar eclipse. But it is going to be also a game changer for us for the rest of our lives. Now, let's see what Spirit wants us to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. The Eight of Wands. Be mindful of wanting everything to move too quickly, being caught up in the speed of it all, but also be mindful of not only do we want things to move quickly, but be mindful of things moving so quickly that we're not able to digest it. We're not able to take it in. So being aware of this is going to be very, very important. Slowing things down. For one reason or another, Spirit very much wants all of us to slow things down and stand in our power and see ourselves. That is going to be just a very important thing for us as we move forward in our journey. Now, this full moon is in Libra. Okay, it is also a lunar eclipse, and the full moon is conjunct the south lunar node, which reinforces the power of endings during this time. Libra is all about relationships, all about relationships. Libra is a people pleasing sign, people pleasing energy, and does not like to rock the boat. So just know that for ourselves during this time is that we can be focused on pleasing everybody else. We can be focused on being rather, copacetic, like keeping everything harmonious, keeping everything balanced. Now we're starting to awaken to our inner sovereignty and inner strength, to what we need to move forward in. We're crowned by the Page of Pentacles reversed. The Page of Pentacles reversed is, what seeds are you planting? Are you even aware of the seeds that you're planting during this time, Gemini? Do you know what it is that you want? Do you know how it is that you're moving forward? With the Page of Pentacles as well, it is telling us to focus on our inner child and our relationship with wealth, money, and what we value as much as money. So this is a fantastic time for the inner child meditation, taking a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. See yourself as the adult you are now, with your arms open, and the child that you were running into those arms. Swoop up that kid and give them the biggest hug and say to them, "You're wealthy beyond measure. You're strong, you're competent, and your fears are valid, and I will always listen to you. But know your worth. Stand in your strength. You are successful. You are prosperous. You are abundant." And feel what saying those words to your inner child does. Did you grow up believing, did you grow up not having money, not believing, not having money? Did you grow up with financial struggles? Did you grow up believing that you weren't worthy of wealth? Your brother, your sister could have it, but not you, type of deal. It is time to look at your prosperity. It is time to rethink your relationship with wealth. And it's time to start planting the seeds. We could also be so overwhelmed sometimes with the speed of the world and everything that has happened that we forget. We forget to plant the seeds. We forget to nurture ourselves. The King of Cups is embracing beautiful healing energy. It's seeing the tumult of the emotions of the world and of our own inner world, but it's staying calm. It's staying in love. It's opening up our hearts. And it's saying, I lead by example. The King of Cups always leads by the example of his heart, the passion of his soul, the power of himself. And that's going to be something that this full moon and lunar eclipse show us. It shows us the power of our heart and what we love and what we desire and where it is that we want to be. When it comes to money, because we are crowned by a belief that the next shoe is always going to drop. Something good happens, just wait. Something bad is going to happen. Why? Why? Why are we blessing ourselves and cursing ourselves at the exact same time? This is a time where we see our patience. Now, it's interesting. This is the Seven of Pentacles. This is the full moon in Libra is a coming together and a birthing forward of the intentions that we set 6 months ago, okay, in the new moon in Libra. So now it's come to a head. Think where you were 6 months ago. See where you are now. Here, be patient, because I would say wait one more month and you will find that things are drastically different for you. That you're looking at yourself in your world and what you desire in a very different way. Why? Because the Knight of Pentacles comes forward, and the Knight of Pentacles is prosperity and success and bounty, but also action. We are taking action during this time, remembering our passion, connecting with our passion, our heart, and our love, and moving forward in a way that is absolutely astounding. In a way that opens up the door for us like we could not imagine. And there's a power to us, there's a determination to us, and there's a focus to us that surprises us, that we didn't think could happen. And it leads us to the Nine of Wands. It leads us to saying, I know I feel battered and bruised and overwhelmed. I know it's been one heck of a road, and I have to take care of me. But with the Queen of Wands, we are fire, we are determination, we are finding our magic, we are seeing our magic. And by that, spirit just simply means the spark within ourselves that sets us apart from the everyday humdrum. We are looking at our determination and our focus, and we are opening up the doors. And this is going to be a time where we start to see ourselves in a very different way, Gemini. This full moon, this spotlight, this birthing forward of what we desire is so linked to our hearts. But we almost gave up on the dream. You know, it's been such a road. It's been so overwhelming. And yet, even though we see ourselves as crowned by setbacks, by doubts, by fears, we are unwilling students during this time of wealth and prosperity, of the seeds that we need to plant in order to bear the fruit that we want to have in our life. Spirit is talking to us constantly. That's why visualization, the blockage in our third eye chakra is coming up. It's so important to visualize. What do you want? How do you want to move forward? What is it that you love? This is a game-changing time. You are changing the game for you. And you are going to be surprised at how you move forward. You're going to be surprised at what lays ahead. And you can meet people along the way, which is funny. I just see, like, you meet 3 strangers, right? One who embraces love, who, lets their heart shine. The other who is much more calculating, much more, practical about things, moves forward with distinction. And one that knows their worth, that doesn't back down and lets themselves shine, lets themselves stand in their light and in their power. We ourselves are the child who says, I know, but doesn't. And we're going to be seeing that during this moon. We're going to be saying, I know, and yet Spirit is going to be teaching us. So when we come out of this full moon, when we step into, ourselves and our ideas, we say, wow, I didn't realize that, or I didn't look at it that way, or, oh my gosh, I forgot I wanted to do that, or it's so interesting how I'm having these thoughts, these, kind of ideas that I just like written off as unimportant or as childish dreams. Now let me go back. Let me bring those dreams into fruition. It moves us to our subconscious spirit message, and this is nature. It is time for us to embrace our nature, but it's also time for us to get out into nature and to enjoy it, to enjoy our world and ourselves, and to be fully, openly, and authentically who we are. It moves us, right? There's that word authentic again, to our chakra message, which is determination. This is our solar plexus chakra. We are determined. Subconsciously, our chakra energy is moving us uphill. It's moving us towards our goals. It's opening our energy. It's opening our eyes to things that we hadn't imagined. And we're going to start to really realize that we are quite strong. We are quite strong. We are much stronger than we ever thought we could ever be. And we are determined to reach our goal, to reach our destination. And that dream lies beautifully within our heart. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of. Be mindful of other people's dreams overriding your own. The sun is also, be mindful of the things that you think, oh, I don't have to pay attention to that. That's just fine. No, the sun calls for your attention to come forward. But also just be mindful of that person. I'm just seeing it here, of that person who always makes themselves out to be so wonderful. Like they have everything going for them. You would really look at them and be like, oh my gosh, they have everything going for them. They're not what they appear to be. They're not what they appear to be. It moves us to our subconscious tarot message, which is justice reversed. This is Libra energy. This full moon is in Libra. Be mindful. Not everything is going to be fair during this moon, but it sure as heck is going to teach us quite a lot and have us standing in a place, moving towards a place, understanding ourselves so much more than we have. And it's going to be a game changer for us. But it's not necessarily going to be the joyous, happy, easygoing moon that we would like it to be. All right, Gemini. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this full moon and of this lunar eclipse. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Gemini. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless, and have a blessed full moon and lunar eclipse. Bye.